Hi guys, welcome back. Today we'll start with a new curriculum and that is of grade 11, and I'm just going to give you a brief introduction about biology. And the first thing that we are going to study is biology and some major fields of specialization. So the first question is, what is biology? Biology का मतलब क्या है? हमें idea है biology is related to living organisms. So it is a study of living organisms. Biologist basically deals with the study of living things as well as those abiotic factors that affects the life of those living beings, right? Meaning biotic and abiotic factors jitne bhi hain in this world which are interacting with each other, those are studied under biology as well. Living organisms के साथ जितनी भी चीज़ें associated है that we'll study under it. साथ साथ abiotic factors को भी study किया जाएगा which are affecting the life of those beings. Okay? So in simple words, biology is the study of life. The word bio came from a Greek word bios, meaning life, whereas logos, meaning to study. Simple. That we have already studied in the grade 9. So, when we talk about biology, we can simply say that biology is life in a simpler term. But when we talk about life, there are a number of questions comes with it, which are what is life, why there is life, what is the purpose of life. These are the certain questions that comes in the mind of every single person on this planet. But the issue here is these are the questions that are dealt philosophically, which are not dealt under the field of biology. When we talk about life with respect to biology, then we can say that biology will study life in this form that it distinguishes living organisms from that of the non-living organisms. Simple. लाइफ किसको कहते हैं? ऐसे करेक्टरिस्टिक्स जो किसी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म को किसी नॉन लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म से सेपरेट करते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू बायोलॉजी. When we study about these characteristics, when we study about these mechanisms, then it will be dealt under the field of the biology. Yeah? So, what are these characteristics? What are the nature of these living beings that separates them from the other dead organisms as well as non-living organisms? So, living organisms, first of all, we already know these are organized and complex entities. They consist of either one cell or multicellular organisms. So, in case of the cell, these can be either unicellular or multicellular. These are complex entities in which large number of mechanisms are occurring and they either consist of one cell or a number of cells. अगर वो unicellular होंगे तो all the functions will be done by only that one cell. Whereas multicellular organism में हमारे पास organized system होता है, number of organ systems are there which coordinate with each other और फिर वो अपना function perform करते हैं, right? So first of all, organized and complex entity. They consist of cell. They require or they utilize energy. They acquire energy as well as they utilize it. They reproduce energy by a number of ways. हम लोगों को energy require होती है to perform our functions. Every single living organism requires that energy. Clear? So that is another thing that differentiates the living organism from that of the non-living beings. Chemical reactions. Large number of chemical reactions are occurring in a living body. Cellular respiration to produce energy. Similarly, during digestion, digestive process occur, because of which the large substances are broken down into the smaller substances. Similarly, in plants, photosynthesis occurs. Every single living organism is undergoing certain type of chemical reactions. So these are the factors that separates them from the other beings, other organisms, which are dead or non-living. Then comes the internal environment, maintenance of the internal environment. हमारे external environment में जितनी भी changes हो रही हो, हमारा internal environment remains the same. That is known as homeostasis, if you remember. This is the quality that is only present in the living organism. It is not present in the non-living things. Clear? So these are the certain factors. Reproduction, whether it be asexual or sexual reproduction, it can only occur in living organisms. It cannot occur in any other living thing, non-living thing, sorry. Changes in the environment, we adapt to the changes in the environment. जितना भी हमारे पास socially और the change in the temperature, change in the moisture, everything, जितनी भी changes आती हैं हम उसके accordingly अपने आप को adapt करते हैं. जितने भी living being हैं they adapt themselves according to the changes in the environment. So these are the factors, these are the certain factors that separates the living organisms from that of the non-living things or the dead organisms. And when these characteristics are present in a certain being, then we can say that it is a living organism and it will be studied under the field of the biology. Then biologists deal with it. Then biologists will determine the nature of these different characteristics. And that is how life is studied under the field of the biology. Now, this brings us to the next topic, that is the major fields of specialization. There are a large number of fields. Some of those fields we have studied in the previous grades. हम लोग कुछ few जो major important fields हैं, जो branches हैं हमारे पास biology की, आज हम वो discuss करेंगे. Then, and starting with the first one, that is the molecular biology. Molecular biology deals with the study of an organism, of its cell, of its different organelles at a molecular level. At what level? Molecular level पर. हम जब किसी भी organism के structure को study करेंगे molecular level पे जाके, तो it will come under the branch molecular biology. There are 4 molecules of life, which are carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and nucleic acid. These are the 4 molecules of life that makes up the living body. Yeah? So when we study about these molecules, जब हम इन molecules, इन cells को, इन organisms को molecular level पे study करेंगे, then it will be known as molecular biology. For example, glucose, it is a carbohydrate. Clear? How it is used, what is its structure, what is its function in the living body, ये सब कुछ हम लोग स्टडी करेंगे अंडर दी मॉलिक्यूलर बायोलॉजी कि कौन से स्ट्रक्चर्स को ये बनाता है, किस तरह बनाता है, कहाँ यूटिलाइज होता है, किन प्रोसेसेस में यूटिलाइज होता है, कौन से मेटाबॉलिज्म अकर करते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ दिस मॉलिक्यूल. ये सब कुछ स्टडी किया जाएगा अंडर द फील्ड ऑफ द मॉलिक्यूलर बायोलॉजी. So this was all about the molecular biology. Then comes the next one, that is the environmental biology. The name is indicating environment, the relationship of living organism with that of the environment. किस तरह interact करती हैं living bodies with that of the environment. Environment में different चीजें present हैं. There are organic substances that are present. There are inorganic substances that are present in the environment. Yeah? तो हमारी जो लिविंग बॉडी है वो किस तरह ऑर्गेनिक एंड इनऑर्गेनिक इन्वायरमेंट के साथ इंटरेक्ट करेगी, किस तरह जो है हम लोग इन्वायरमेंट को बेनिफिट देंगे या वी आर डैमेजिंग द इन्वायरमेंट, किस तरह इन्वायरमेंट हमें बेनिफिट दे रही है. दीज आर ऑल द थिंग्स दैट आर स्टडीड अंडर इन्वायरमेंटल बायोलॉजी. नंबर ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक एंड इनऑर्गेनिक सब्सटेंसेस आर देयर. अगर हम लोग इसका बेसिक डिफरेंस देखना चाहें तो ऑर्गेनिक मॉलिक्यूल्स और दोज इसके अंदर हमारे पास कार्बन हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड होता है, whereas inorganic के अंदर हमारे पास कार्बन हाइड्रोजन bonds are not present. Carbon and hydrogen are not present there. Yeah? So this is the basic difference between them. Organic molecules में different हमारे पास example आती है, DNA आ गया, हमारे पास sugar आ गया, हमारे पास methane आ गया, ethanol that is present in sugar cane. So these are all the things that comes under the organic environment. Whereas inorganic, carbon dioxide, silver, different elements that are present in nature, diamond, table salt, these are all the inorganic substances. किस तरह living body जो है वो interact करेगी with that of the organic and inorganic environment, किस तरह उनसे वो benefit लेगी, and how it will damage the environment. These are all the things that are studied under the field of environmental biology. So this is basic interaction of living body with inorganic and organic environment. Clear? This brings us to the third one, a very simplest one, that is the microbiology. The name is indicating micro, meaning microorganisms. What is it? Microorganisms. Microorganisms meaning the smallest organism which cannot be seen through the naked eye. हम लोगों को माइक्रोस्कोप का यूज करना पड़ता है टू सी दीज माइक्रोस्कोपिक ऑर्गेनिजम्स। ठीक है, तो हम लोग जो माइक्रोब्स को यूज करते हैं, देखते हैं या इनकी जो स्टडी करते हैं, इनकी डिफरेंट स्ट्रक्चर्स को स्टडी करते हैं, डिफरेंट हैबिटेट को स्टडी करते हैं, किस तरह ये सर्वाइव कर रहे हैं, हाउ देयर मैकेनिज्म इज अकरिंग, हाउ देयर बॉडी इज परफॉर्मिंग डिफरेंट फंक्शंस, all of these are studied under the field of microbiology. Different examples आ जाती हैं इसके अंदर, amoeba, paramecium, euglena, all of these studied under the microbiology. Viruses, different microscopic protozoans, बहुत से example in life. These are all the things जिनके बारे में, जिनकी structure के बारे में study किया जाएगा. Their body processes will be studied under the field of the microbiology. This brings us to the next definition, next branch, that is the freshwater biology. Again, the name is indicating the study of the freshwater bodies, rivers, lakes, ponds. These are all freshwater bodies. What are we going to study in it? What are the chemical and physical parameters of these water bodies that affects the life that is present within it? These are the life. Aquatic plants, aquatic animals. These are all the microorganisms. These are the life that is present in the fresh water. What are the chemical and physical parameters of the fresh water जो कि affect करेंगे हमारे पास किसको? वो affect करेंगे in life को जो कि हमारे पास fresh water में survive कर रहे हैं. How they will survive, how they will get their food, how they are adapting to the environment. These are all the questions that are dealt under the branch of the freshwater biology. Yeah? So this is what we study under the freshwater biology. Contrast to this, when we come to the marine biology, we are going to study about the marine life. Life that is present in seas, in oceans, different oceans. जो इधर life present होगी, किस तरह this marine chemical and physical parameter are going to affect the life of the marine living organisms जो उसके अंदर रह रहे हैं, जिसके अंदर plants रह रहे हैं, जो उसके अंदर micro organisms रह रहे हैं, जो उसके अंदर हमारे पास different animals are living there. These are all the things that are studied under the marine biology, that how the life of the water bodies is affecting the living organisms that are living there, how they are surviving there, what are they doing to make their food, what are they doing to adapt to the environment. These are all the things that are studied under the field of the marine biology. Clear? Then comes the next branch, that is parasitology. Name is indicating it is the study of the parasite. Parasite को study किया जाता है. What is a parasite? Parasite is an organism जो कि हमारे पास host को harm करता है and in turn takes shelter and food. Food लेता है और shelter लेता है हमारे पास किससे? Host से. तो जब हम इस parasite को study करेंगे, when we study the structure of the parasite, when we study the history of the host parasite relationship, कि हमारे पास के host और parasite का relationship किस तरह occur हुआ, when we study the mode of transmission, कि किस तरह ट्रांसमिट हुआ हमारे पास कोई भी पैरासाइट विद इन द लिविंग बॉडी, इन सब चीज़ों को हम लोग स्टडी करेंगे अंडर द फील्ड ऑफ द पैरासाइटोलॉजी. ठीक है, तो नंबर ऑफ पैरासाइट्स आर देयर. टिक्स दैट आर यूजुअली प्रेजेंट इन कैट्स एंड डॉग्स, दे स्टे देयर, दे सक देयर ब्लड एंड इन टर्न हार्म देम. फ्लीज, फ्लाउज, टेपवर्म्स, अमीबा, number of parasites are there. And sometimes these parasites are transmitted via the mosquitoes. by different flies. They are responsible for transmitting them from one living organism to the other living organism. They used as a vector. मॉस्किटो होता है, वो जो फ्लाइज होती हैं वो वेक्टर के तौर पे यूज होते हैं. वेक्टर क्या होता है? कोई भी चीज़ जो कि किसी एक पर्टिकुलर चीज़ को एक जगह से दूसरी जगह लेके जाएगी. क्लियर? तो हमारे पास क्या है, उस पैरासाइट के बारे में जितनी चीज़ें भी हम लोगों ने स्टडी करनी है, दैट विल बी स्टडी अंडर पैरासाइटोलॉजी. क्लियर? देन कम्स द नेक्स्ट ब्रांच, that is human biology. The name is indicating everything that is related to human being, whether it be the anatomy, whether it be the physiology, whether it be the genetic makeup, क्या structures हैं उसके अंदर, क्या functions हैं हमारी body के अंदर occur कर रहे हैं, which chemical processes are occurring within the human body, what is the cell biology, what is evolution, how evolution occur in the human body. Every single process will be covered under human biology. Everything that is related to human body will be covered under the human biology. How we are interacting with that of the external environment. किस तरह हमारा internal procedure, internal mechanism is maintained even though the external environment is changing around us. ये सब कुछ हमारे पास का स्टडी किया जाता है, इस ब्रांच के अंदर स्टडी किया जाता है. क्लियर? Then comes the next branch, which is social biology. Social, हम लोग environment में socially किस तरह रह रहे हैं human beings. First factor that plays its role in it is the evolutionary behavior. To study the evolutionary behavior, कि हमारे ancestors जो हमसे पहले generations आई हैं, how they survived, how they adapted in the environment socially. क्या चेंजेस लेकर आए वो अपने अंदर कि वो सोशली जो हैं वो एक्टिव रहें. क्या उन्होंने चेंजेस लाए टू अडेप्ट टू दिस एनवायरनमेंट. दिस इज स्टडीड अंडर सोशल बिहेवियर. व्हाट इज द कम्युनल लाइफ. कम्युनिटी के बीच में हम लोग लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म किस तरह सर्वाइव करते हैं. व्हाट इज आवर मोड ऑफ सर्वाइवल. हाउ द फिटेस्ट सर्वाइव देयर. हाउ वी कोप अप विद डिफरेंट डिजीजेस. किस तरह हम सोशली एक दूसरे के साथ इंटरेक्ट करते हैं. What processes are occurring जब हम लोग किसी एक जगह पर रह रहे होते हैं. क्या क्या चीज़ें हम लोग करते हैं टू अडेप्ट टू दैट एनवायरनमेंट. वो सोशल बिहेवियर जो होता है हमारा, दैट विल बी स्टडीड अंडर सोशल बायोलॉजी. दैट इज ऑल अंडर द फील्ड ऑफ द सोशल बायोलॉजी. तो ह्यूमन बींग्स का सोशल बिहेवियर हम लोग स्टडी करेंगे इन दिस. दो चीज़ें इसमें आ जाएंगी, एक एवोल्यूशनरी बिहेवियर आ जाता है, एक कम्युनिटी के अंदर हम लोग किस तरह सर्वाइव करते हैं, हाउ वी इंटरेक्ट विद ईच अदर, एक इकट्ठे किस तरह रहते हैं. We are living the individual life, but in turn we are dependent on each other. How we are interacting with the abiotic factor. हमारे पास जो environment के जो abiotic factors हैं, उनके साथ किस तरह हम interact कर रहे हैं socially. These are all the things that come under the social biology. Then comes the last branch that we are going to discuss today. That is the biotechnology. Biotechnology, use of living organism, जिसके थ्रू हम लोग डिफरेंट सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करते हैं. किसको? टू ह्यूमन लाइफ. मैनकाइंड की वेलफेयर के लिए डिफरेंट लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म को यूज़ करना और उनसे डिफरेंट प्रोडक्ट्स बनाना ताकि वो यूज़ किए जा सकें फॉर द पर्पज ऑफ द प्रोवाइडिंग बेनिफिट टू ह्यूमन बींग्स. दिस इज व्हाट वी स्टडी अंडर बायोटेक्नोलॉजी. प्रोडक्शन ऑफ इंसुलिन, production of different antibiotics, production of food products, dairy products. These are all studied under biotechnology. Different living organisms को यूज़ किया जाता है जिनके थ्रू जो है हमारे पास ये प्रोड्यूस किया जाता है. इंसुलिन जीन इज एक्सट्रैक्टेड फ्रॉम द ह्यूमन बीइंग इटसेल्फ. उधर से एक्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं जेनेटिक इंजीनियरिंग के थ्रू पे जो है इंसुलिन जो है वो प्रोड्यूस की जाती है. मोर इंसुलिन इज प्रोड्यूस्ड एंड देन इट इज आफ्टर एक्सट्रैक्शन इट इज प्रोवाइडेड टू द डिफरेंट डायबिटिक पेशेंट्स. So these are the processes that are covered under the field of the biotechnology. I hope the basis of the biology and life and the different branches that we have studied today, it is clear to you all. If you have got any question, let me know in the comment section. I will be covering the next topics in the next videos. And if you have got any suggestion, let me know. Subscribe to my channel, like it, share it, and follow me on Instagram. Till next time, stay safe.